Mom, I need money to go to movies. Mom, why do I have to do that? What do I get out of it? Mom, I want a new pair of shoes. That's a common theme around my house, and probably in many of yours that have children. My name is Tamika, and I found this ingenious idea on the chicksite.com the other day, and it's called a work for hire board. So today I'm going to do my process speech on how to develop an effective work for hire board in your own house. So there's three things you need in order to make a successful work for hire board. You need to first establish chores. Second, you need to find effective incentives to go with those chores. And three, you need to be able to develop or to display the work for hire. So first of all, I want to talk about what types of chores you can do. There's two types that I have in my house. There's everyday chores and there's work for hire chores. What are everyday chores? Everyday chores are chores that you expect your children to do every day just because they live with you or because they are part of your household. So in my house, everyday chores are making your bed, picking up after yourself, doing the dishes, vacuuming, that type of stuff. We even have Saturday chores. Saturday chores for my house is maybe cleaning the bathroom because we only do that once a week. We pick up along every day. However, once a week we sit down and we scrub the stuff. So the weekend chores might be dusting and bathroom. Our work for hire chores is the second thing, and the work for hire chores are chores that are less desirable. Stuff that I find them griping about, stuff that is harder for me to get them to do without an incentive. So your work for hire chores may be stuff that your children don't like doing, like mine is picking up the dog food, cleaning my car, cleaning the garage, mowing our lawn because we have over an acre. So those stuff that I find it hard for my children to do. So what I did was I sat down with my kids and I explained to them. I said, these are our everyday chores. These are our work for hire chores, and we developed some of the work for hire chores together. So getting your kids' buy-in is important as well to establishing these chores. So once you have these everyday chores, you're going to want to make or give them incentive to do these work for hire chores. So what you want to do is you can either make them monetary, non-monetary, but if you're going to make them monetary, you have to make them affordable. So if you're going to tell them I'm going to give you $20 for doing the lawn, guess what? If you give them $20 this time, they're going to want $20 next time. But let's say you can't afford it. So you need to make sure that it's affordable to you and also attainable. So monetary, sometimes I do monetary and sometimes I do incentives. Different incentives, like non-monetary, would be going to a movie. Let's say I like to do our family chore, but it's also a work for hire chore, which would be our lawn, because it takes a long time for us to do the lawn. We need to weed eat, we need to pick up the dog poop, we need to mow it, because we have an acre and we have a push lawnmower, so sometimes pushing it with one person is a long time. However, if I have it on the work for hire board as a family chore, then at the end I can maybe say, let's go, well, we all do it together, we can go to a movie. Or I can say, we did this chore together, let's go get some ice cream. Or I can put individual chores up there and $1 or $2 or $5, depending on the chore. And the younger the child, probably the less monetary. The older the child, the more we expect from them, and you got to kind of make it an incentive for them to do it. My older son, if he helps me for a month with the lawn, and he wants that pair of Jordans, then I'll put it on the work for hire board. You do the chore for the month, and I'll get you those shoes. So at the end of the month, he brings me his ticket because I signed off on it for the month, and we'll get the shoes. So we've got the chores and the incentives down. Now we want to make sure that we can do a chore board. Or we have the work for hire board behind me. We need some way to display and let the children know what we're expecting of them. So we developed together as a family the work for hire board. I basically just went to the store. It's already picture framed and it's corkboard. We got the work for hire sign up, and we've got chores with the monetary, with whatever money amount behind it. So that works for our family. You can do whatever you think will work for your family. There are a lot of different websites. I found one with parents.com, and they have tons of free stuff on there. So if you want to just do a quick, simple one, and you want it free, and you have a printer, go to parents.com, and you can get different ideas from them as well. You can also put like the chores in a jar and cut them up and just stick them in there and shake it up, and they can come pick out, without being able to see it, like make it fun for them, pick out a chore, and they don't know what they got until they pick it out of the jar. But it also has like what the incentive was for them to do that chore. I read on on goalforit.com, it says that setting expectations in a way that gives older children a sense of independence they will welcome and not resist. What that means is you have chores, you have stuff that you need to be done, and you're giving them expectations and you're giving them rewards. If you do that, you reward them and you tell them clearly what your expectations are, they're more likely to help you. So that's what a work for hire board is. There's many different things you can make it out of. You have to set your chores. You have to figure out what your everyday chores are. You have to figure out what your work for hire chores are. You got to make the incentive good for both you and the children, and then you've got to display it. And remember, the one good thing about this is that if this part doesn't work for you, you can change it and make it into whatever you need. Thank you.